tilted my chin up. I'm looking at the top of that cactus again. Quite a bit of wind. Hopefully you can hear me. I know it's going to be pretty wind noise. This doesn't do well with wind. Alright. Currently, what I'm playing with is the wind mitigation. There's a wind noise removal function, but it really muffles the entire sound coming out of the mic. So I've got wind rejection, or wind noise rejection turned on. Curious how different the sound quality is and if it's actually getting rid of this wind. I don't know if you can see the bushes moving over there, but a bit of a wind. I'll go back in the house. It's terrible. So when you turn that on, it doesn't even really get rid of all the wind noise. It reduces it, but it just muffles everything, so you can't even hear yourself very well. So I'm experimenting with some options to put basically my own wind filter on this little microphone. That's the microphone right there. I've got one of these little mic pads that goes over the end of it, like a headset for an aviation headset. I've got a bunch of these, so I cut a little strip out of one of these, and I'm gonna hot glue it to the top of this camera. I'm gonna go try it again in the wind to see how effective it does. Just sticking this over the top of that. Put a couple of glue. Now, obviously, you don't want to get glue in the hole. All right. So let me get a little bit of glue on here. See if this will stay without making too much of a mess. You don't need much. So I think I got it positioned pretty well, but it just straddles the mic. So let me go outside, do another little test on that, and see how well that mitigates the wind noise. It's a pretty windy day right now. So let me go try that out, and I will share the results with you. This test is for a wind muffle, or DIY dead cat, whatever you want to call it, on the microphone of the Akaso Brave 7 LE to reduce the wind noise. I don't have wind mitigation turned on the camera because it makes it sound terrible. It muffles all the voices and everything, and it doesn't even really kill the wind much. Anyway, let me walk out in the wind a little further and see how this wind mitigation is working. Pretty good wind in my face right now. We go around the corner, try to get to where there's a lot of wind on me. Really want to give it a good test. Okay, now I got a really good wind in my face. Hoping that will, oh yeah, nice good wind right now, probably good 8-10 mile an hour, I'm guessing. Kind of gusty. Yep, pretty good wind. So I'm hoping that wind is not really affecting my audio much. Alright, I think I pretty much proved that the little wind muff that I installed on the top of the camera did a really good job outside, but for consistency, with the exact same amount of wind, I think it might be a good idea to try this in front of this fan. I'm going to put it in front of the fan. Right now the wind muff is on there, and I'm going to hold it in front of the fan in the exact same position. Then I'm going to peel off the wind muff and put it back in the exact same position, and we'll compare the difference in the wind noise. Alright, so I'm about 15 inches away from the fan, kind of trying to point the camera right at this spot. Now I'm going to peel off the wind muff, and we'll see how it compares. Alright, so wind muff is pulled off. How does that compare? Change the angles. Alright, so that's with the wind muff off.